look in the mirror and say, I am somebody. Oh. Well, I believe the future's in my hand. And I tell every boy, girl, woman, and man, if I can think it, I can believe it, create it and achieve it. So I am somebody. Oh, I am somebody. Oh, I am.
Joining us now. Good morning. 5 minutes past the hour. The Rev Jesse Jackson is on the line. We announced last week a boycott against BMW. He is on his way this morning to New Jersey to meet with BMW. Reverend Jackson, good morning. God bless you. Tell us the latest, man.
Good morning, Mark.
Good morning.
I mean, the facts are these. In the luxury cars, BMW and others, African Americans are around 11%. You add to that the Latinos, Native Americans, and Asians, we're way up near 30%. There have 654 dealerships, 5 are African American. But it's not just in their future plans that don't intend to close the gap. Beyond dealerships, implement vertical and horizontal. In Greenville, South Carolina, they manufacture the cars. The administration is in New Jersey. But don't stop there. About legal service. I get somebody to law school, can they get jobs as lawyers, ad agencies, marketing, financial services, professional services, construction. We want to be partners. They want us to be consumers. We want to be partners, not just consumers. And until they change, we're not going to change our boycott.
To be clear, the 11% you speak of, Reverend, is in terms of dealerships, right?
No. 11% is in terms of our purchase of these
I got you.
luxury cars.
But the dealership number is even lower.
Our base strength is our consumer strength.
Right.
But they see us as customers, but not as business partners. So they see us as drivers, they don't see us as lawyers or as doctors or advertising or marketing. The many of our stations go by way of bankruptcy. They can't get advertising, as you know, or marketing. So it must be a community effort. We must share the benefits of a good, solid economic fight. And we leave it, we go into Germany and meet with them. This is a global struggle. So whether it's South Korea or Germany or Japan, we want our share of dealerships and suppliers, contracts for our people.
You're meeting with New Jersey, I presume that's the North American leadership. But who really calls the shots, New Jersey or Germany?
Well, New Jersey called the shots in North America.
I see.
But they work for Germany, and now Germany is concerned. Why are they in this dilemma? So it puts the North American group on the spot because they've created a problem by ignoring our request for a report card. We want the EEO1 report. EEO1, how many employees do they have vertically and horizontally? And where are we in the scheme of things? While dealerships are very apparent, Mark, when our kids come out of law school, can they get corporate law jobs? If they love this, I'm a corporate lawyer. Can they get corporate law jobs? Can we do construction, ad agencies, marketing, a whole range of services? There's more in the car than the ride. We want to be more than the riders. We want to be partners, not just consumers.
And just a little tough love for us as African Americans. We buy these cars. As a matter of fact, cars are often a status symbol, a source of self-esteem. Unfortunately, for white men, self-esteem is gun ownership. For black men, is often a vehicle because that's the only thing they'll give us credit for.
Living in old trailers with new cars in the yard.
That's what I'm saying. Because that's what and that's also we're kind of driven in that direction, steered, no pun intended, in that direction, Reverend, because that's what they'll give us credit for, something that depreciates. Gonna get credit for the house, but get credit for the car.
And that's the banking scheme that it's
right.
Easy to get credit for a car, not for a house of education.
Yeah. So, folks, for a change, I know we like that Benoit. as we call it, and we want to, impress folk with the BMW. Lay off that BMW for a minute, because we don't have dealerships. We can't even get them to answer Rev Jackson's report card question in terms of the number of employees they have who are African American. Are they advertising with black advertising firms? That's not clear. So, yeah, I mean, this is very, very serious. So they've granted a meeting with you.
And marking the biggest is there are 20,000 auto dealerships in America.
Mm-hmm.
So 246 are African American, about 500 Latino, about 250 are Asian. We're about to become number 3 in the market in dealerships. But you add blacks, Latinos, and Asians, Native Americans together, it's around 1,100 or 20,000. And we over-index in buying, under-index in employment, over-index in buying, under-index in professional services and in partnerships. That's where we have to go from freedom to equality. We're free to buy, but we're not equal in terms of access to capital and industry and technology and deal flow.
Now, again, give us the numbers, if you would, Reverend Jackson, on BMW specifically, if you could repeat that for our audience.
65 dealerships, 5 African American. That's just starters. Lawyers, 0. Ad agencies, 0. Marketing, 0. Construction, 0. Suppliers, almost 0. That's what the real deal is about. Just a shame with these numbers that they don't want to make them public. We're going to make them public. We're going to fight back.
You got cut off early. How many total dealerships?
365.
That's what I thought you said. And only 5 are African American. Mm-hmm.
If we had 10%, we would have at least 36.
Yeah.
And these dealerships hire 100 or 200 people and train them. But it's at the end of the day, it's Kia, it's Honda, the rest of them. We're going to run that. We're going to rest systematically. What Dr. King used to call selective patronage. Don't buy where you can't drive.
You're right. Reverend Jesse Jackson on his way to BMW for a meeting in just a couple of hours. So what we'll probably do is get you to report back to us tomorrow, Reverend.
Indeed.
Okay. And I do know we're going to try to, just to inform you in the audience, Tamika Mallory and the NAACP met with American Airlines on yesterday. And hopefully we'll get Tamika on in the next hour to report on that situation. But folks, this is where we spend our money, and we are owed respect.
That's a real solid point there, Ian. Just as we vote, we vote reluctantly, but we spend quickly. We vote, not to beg us to vote, not to beg us to spend money. So we discipline our dollar. A disciplined dollar is a powerful weapon. A disciplined dollar is a powerful weapon. A disciplined dollar is a powerful weapon.
Right. Reverend Jackson, I'm sure that your thoughts and prayers also are with the victims of the attack on yesterday here in New York.
Man, what can you say about that? I mean, this is the madness. But there's a low bar in our nation today, in our world, for violence. The idea that you can resolve conflict with violence. There's so much violence in people's language and violence in our streets. Too much violence, too much pain. We must go another way.
And lastly, Reverend Jackson, you and I didn't get a chance to talk yesterday, or Monday, I should say. Your reaction to the latest indictments in the Mueller probe.
Well, it may be the beginning of the end, not the end of the beginning. We knew that Russia interfered. We didn't realize the depth of the interference, the depth of the use of social media, Facebook and Google and the like. This is astonishing. Hillary Clinton won this race going away. This is a really stolen election. Between Comer's intervention as FBI chief and the so-called Electoral College and the Russian and black voter suppression, this election was not even close.
Yes, sir. Reverend Jesse Jackson, our very special guest. Reverend Jackson, thank you. We will talk after the meeting. And then you're going to go to Germany, right?
At some point. We'll let you know when.
Yeah. You said you wanted me to go to New Jersey. I'm sorry I can't go with you this morning, but give me a little heads up, bro. I'll go to Germany with you.
You may have to. Okay.
All right, man. Rev Jesse Jackson, folks, thank you. Keep us posted. On his way to meet with BMW, ladies and gentlemen. In the meantime, we're boycotting BMW. Don't buy a BMW.